What's up, everybody? Today's New Year's Eve. Before I decide to go out and party and bring in the new year, I decided to tell you guys, well, my soap fans, my best and worst of 2012. Now, this video is gonna be a little long, a lengthy video, so please bear with me. But I have like categories like tell you guys my best actor, best actress, my worst actor, worst actress, best soap, worst soap, and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get right into it. Starting off, I'm kicking off with my best actor. My best actor in daytime this year through the year 2012. I actually have a tie between James Scott from Days of Our Lives, who plays E.J. Demira. To me, he's one of the best things about Days of Our Lives. His acting ability is like one of the best things about Days of Our Lives. And I know Days of Our Lives has been like, I've been watching like on and off this whole year, but when I did watch, James Scott had shine. And I also got Roger Howarth from General Hospital and One Life to Live. To me, he has to be the best crossover character on that show. One of the best crossover characters in daytime, well, in the history of daytime, in my opinion, for a character that crossover from another soap. But yeah, that's James. My best actor is James Scott and Roger Howarth. Best actress, I have also another tie. I have Finola Hughes from General Hospital, who plays Anna Devane. Her name's also gonna be on this list again too. But anyway, I have her, and I also have Susan Flannery, the legendary Susan Flannery from Bold and the Beautiful, who plays Stephanie Forrester. These two women killed it this whole year. I mean, they both had emotional storylines. They killed those storylines, in my opinion. And there's other people that I would consider, but I would say I have an honorable mention for best actress. Also have Sharon Case for honorable mention, because even though the storyline she's been in has been crappy, and they basically, let's say, screwed her whole character up, I still say Sharon Case she's been killing it. I think she's gonna get nominated for an Emmy this year, as well as Susan Flannery and Finola Hughes if they submit themselves. I think all three of those women are deserving of Best Actress Emmys this year. Nominations, and if I had to pick out of those three, if they got nominated, I had to say I pick Susan Flannery to win. But anyway, those is my three. Well, Sharon Case has been an honorable mention. My best actresses of 2012 in daytime. And this is all just my opinion. Now let's go for best supporting actor. My best supporting actor for 2012, hands down, has to be Jason Thompson from General Hospital. He plays Patrick. With the stuff with Robin's death and his whole addiction, being addicted to pills, and the emotional stuff his character's gone through this whole year. Like I said, from the loss of his wife, and he's basically dominated. And I'm gonna flat out say it, if he doesn't get an Emmy this year, it's seriously rigged if he doesn't get the Emmy this year. If Jason Thompson does not win the Best Supporting Actor Emmy this year, I think the Emmys are rigged, in my opinion, because that guy, he literally deserves it. But that's my best supporting actor. I have my honorable mention for best supporting actor. Well, I'll probably have to say Michael Muhney from not General Hospital, from Young and the Restless. Even though Young and the Restless has been kind of a snooze fest lately, Michael Muhney's been killing it. Excuse me. Michael Muhney's been killing it on the Young and the Restless this year, acting wise. He's been giving a great performance. I don't think he's gonna submit himself for an Emmy this year, because I think he has like a vendetta against the Emmys. But anyway, that's my best supporting actor. As best supporting actor in honorable mention. Best supporting actress, I got Nancy Lee Grahn from General Hospital. Anything Nancy Lee Grahn does is amazing. You know, she's 2-time Emmy winner. Just anything she does is amazing. From the Port Charles pathogen scare, she killed it in that storyline. To, I mean, what she's been given now. I mean, and Alexis basically almost dying this year from the whole pathogen thing. But even though we know Jerry Jacks eventually did save her, she did good in that storyline. I mean, throughout that whole storyline, that to me, that submitted her for my pick for best supporting actress. Um, Now we got I got best younger actor. My best younger actor, hands down, has to be Chandler Massey. Chandler Massey from Days of Our Lives. He's from Will's coming out storyline, and that for just Days of Our Lives even doing a storyline like that. I mean, I support the gay community in all shapes, and forms. I support you guys. Because I actually have people I like two relatives in my family that happen to be like homosexual. Seriously, I mean, but I support you guys, and that story he brought it in that storyline. Basically, in my opinion, everybody in that storyline brought it basically. But anyway, but Chandler Massey, he hands down. I think if he submits himself for the Emmy this year, between him and the person I have him tied because I have a tie for best supporting actor should win, and that's Chad Duell from General Hospital. I haven't been a big fan of Chad Duell as Michael, his portrayal of Michael, because I like the character actor Drew Garrett who played him before Chad Duell, but Chad Duell has really coming to his own in the character, and this whole stuff with this AJ stuff and him finding out that AJ's alive and all this emotional stuff he's been going through. I mean, and also during that whole pathogen thing, well, before it started with him and those scenes between him and Jocelyn, and when Jocelyn was sick in the hospital, those were some great scenes. I mean, he killed it in those scenes. But anyway, so that's Chandler Massey and Chad Duell for best young actor. Well, younger actor. Even though I don't think Chad Duell's that young. I think he's like 24, 25. Well, I think that he still could submit himself for the best younger actor Emmy this year. But for me, if those two got nominated, Chandler Massey and Chad Duell were nominated for the Emmys this year. But for the Emmys, that would be great. Those are my picks for the win. Best younger actress, I got Haley Pulios. I think that's how you say your last name. From General Hospital. Well, Haley Alexis Pulios. She's, to me, one of the best young actresses in daytime. This girl she seriously needs to be on a primetime show. In my opinion, she needs to be on somebody's primetime show and doing movies. In my opinion, because this girl is awesome. I mean, her. Basically, in my opinion, she kind of outshines everybody she's in the scene. She outshines some of the adults, in my opinion. That's just me, but anyway, she's a great actress. I mean, I have an honorable mention for best young actors too. But in my opinion, I think Haley Pulios is like the top young actress in daytime, in my opinion. But I also have an honorable mention. My honorable mention is Hunter Haley King from Young and the Restless, who plays Summer Newman. Haley Pulios plays Molly Lansing Davis on General Hospital, but Hunter Haley King, who plays Summer on Young and the Restless, she's a little firecracker herself. She's a good actress, and coming from somebody that has studied acting, that when it wants to be striving to be an actor one day, which I plan to really focus more on in 2013. But enough about me. She's an outstanding actress in my opinion. Hunter Haley King, who plays Summer on Young and the Restless. Now let's go to my worst actress. My worst list. I hope I don't step on. I want you guys, before I tell you my worst and stuff, I don't want to like step on anybody's toes and whatnot, because some people I have now for my worst, and some things I have now for my worst, you guys may not feel that way. But anyway, worst actress, I have Lindsay Morgan from General Hospital, who plays Christina Corinthos. Just watch some of her. I mean, she's a good looking girl in my opinion. I mean, and probably with some time she could improve. And she has. I mean, I'm gonna say this, in a way she has improved, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say, a lot of people have been saying, and to me this isn't about that whole Lexi Ainsworth versus her thing. You know, because Lexi Ainsworth was a phenom as an actress. But anyway, this isn't even about that Lexi Ainsworth versus Lindsay Morgan. A lot of people say they blame the storyline to be, well, the storyline she's in, that whole mob princess storyline. A lot of people say they blame that But anyway, and a lot of people also have said she had like she can't really show. Only emotion she knows how to show is like the mad emotion basically. But I want her to try to keep improving. I mean, I will say this. I'm pulling for. Even though I got her as my one of my worst actresses because I have two. One of my worst actresses of 2012. And I think she's also on this another time. But anyway, moving on. I also have Lindsay Godfrey from Bold and Beautiful, who plays Caroline. I'm not gonna say much about her because I mean I think that was I mean I've given this girl I've given her chances to improve, but she hasn't. Because I believe when a person, either a character gets recast or a new character comes on, I give them like a couple of months, like a month or so to get better. But if they don't get better, in my opinion, they're not. And Lindsay Godfrey has, in my opinion, not gotten better. But anyway, so that's why she's on this list. Honorable mention for worst actress, I have Yvonne Zima. I'm not gonna Yvonne Zima from The Young and the Restless, who plays Daisy. I'm not gonna get into a debate about that. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get in a debate about that. I mean, she has come back from like 4 or 5 stints, and she still hasn't improved. I mean, she has a older sister, I think, who was on The Nanny from back in the day, who can act. She actually can act. I think she's also on Californications. She was on a show called Californication. Her sister can act, but Yvonne Zima can't, in my opinion. I mean, she's not came back on for like, she's come back for like so many stints on The Young and the Restless and still hasn't improved. Anyway, my least favorite actor, or my worst actor of 2012. Even though this show's not even on anymore, and this actor's not even on my screen anymore, and I pray he doesn't come to the General Hospital. But and I will say, in a way, he was improving toward the end of 2011, toward the end of the show. But I have Andrew Tuchetta from One Life to Live, who played Jack Manning, Todd Manning's son on One Life to Live. Because One Life to Live was still on at the beginning of this year. So, but like I said, I have Jack Manning. Well, the guy played Jack Manning as my worst actor. And I also have an honorable mention, Texas Battle from the Bold and Beautiful. I wish he would quit talking like a slave. In my opinion, he talks like a slave. But I'm not. I never really was feeling the Marcus character anyway. But hey, it's diversity on the show. But what can you do? But anyway, let's go. Let's get back into our best list. I have best soap newcomer. My best soap newcomer, I have a tie between Robert Adamson from The Young and the Restless, who plays Noah. I used to be a fan of his from a show I used to watch on ABC Family called Lincoln Heights. He's a great actor. We've had plenty of Noahs come on this show, but he's one. And I was a fan of Kevin Schmidt when he was on the show, but I like Robert Adamson in the role too. He's a good soap newcomer. And I also have Taquan Richmond from General Hospital. He plays T.J. Ashford. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't a fan of the TJ character when he first came onto the show. I thought he was a douche, but he wasn't played by Taquan Richmond. But he was played by an actor by the name of Chris Myers, who I actually think is gonna be on. I have a little cousin that was telling me this. It's gonna be on some Nickelodeon show called Gibby from I Call It spinoff show. He's gonna be on that show. Chris Meyer, who played T.J. Ashford. Originally, but then when Taquan Richmond came into the role, and seeing how him and Haley Pulios, they have great chemistry. Her and Taquan Richmond have great chemistry in my opinion. And he's a good actor. A lot of people know him from Everybody Hates Chris. He played Drew on Everybody Hates Chris, and he's a good young actor. I mean, I think if he sticks with daytime, he could have an Emmy nomination in the future, as well as Robert Adamson. But Robert Adamson can't be nominated for Best Younger Actor because he can be put in a supporting actor category. I think he's like 27 in real life. Anyway, and I also have an honorable mention for best soap newcomer, Hunter Haley King from Young and the Restless, and also Blake Hood, who plays Kyle Abbott on Young and the Restless. He's a good actor in my opinion. He's a pretty good actor. let's see, worst soap newcomer in my opinion, male and female, Lindsey Morgan, Christina from General Hospital, and I'm sorry, the guy has been improving some, but like before, he has improved a little bit, but he still needs some more improvement. His name is Max Erich, I think that's his name, Erich, who plays Fenmore Baldwin on The Young and the Restless. I mean, to me, it just seems like he's like very stiff in a way. It seems like he's like stiff on scene. It seems like he's like very stiff, but that's why I have him on this list. But he has improved a little bit. I want him to keep improving. Best storyline has to be Robin's death. Robin's death storyline on General Hospital / Robin's alive storyline on General Hospital, and as well as Stephanie's farewell. Stephanie's farewell on Bold and the Beautiful. Unfortunately, it's how it went down. I mean, the reason it went down because Susan Flannery wanted to leave, but it was a great storyline. A lot of emotions in that storyline. And also I have another honorable mention. Duke Lavery is Faison. Those are my best storylines for 2012. Worst storyline, Sharon Newman's demise and the whole Sharon and Victor thing. I hated that whole storyline. You're gonna hear about Sharon and Victor down the line on this list. I'm trying to speed this up too. You'll hear about Sharon and Victor a lot, but Sharon and Victor and Sharon's demise, that's my worst storyline. On with the whole Sharon taking over Newman Enterprises thing, that just, to me, that just killed Young and the Restless for me in a way. Well, made it more boring in a way. Okay, look. Best couple. My best soap couples of 2012 are Todd and Carly from General Hospital. Though some people may not like them, I'm a fan of Todd and Carly. And I also have Molly and TJ for best couple, and Victor and Nikki, and Nick and Avery, and EJ and Sammy. Well, Nick and Avery from Young and the Restless, and EJ and Sammy from Days of Our Lives. But yeah, those are my best couples. Worst couple, Victor and Sharon. I got Victor and Sharon. EJ and Will. I wasn't a big EJ and Will fan. I have my reasons why I'm not a big EJ and Will fan. EJ and Will fan from Days of Our Lives. And I have an honorable mention, Trey and Christina from General Hospital. Eric Valdez is a great actor in my opinion, but I think if he had like a better screen partner, it would have been better. If Eric Valdez had a better screen partner, I would have probably liked the Trey character a little bit more. But anyway, and I also have Hope, Liam, and Steffi. Even though, Hope and Liam and Steffi, I hated those couples. I wasn't a big fan of that on Bold and Beautiful. But anyway, most overused character. My most overused character 2012 is Phyllis Newman. I'm kind of getting sick of Phyllis. I think Michelle Stafford is a beast. She's like a beast at acting. I mean, she's a daytime legend in my opinion. Multiple Emmy winner. But I will say I'm getting sick of the character Phyllis being front and center on The Young and the Restless. I think in my opinion, Phyllis needs to just take the back burner. I also have Connie Kate from General Hospital. I'm getting sick of Connie and Kate. I'm getting sick of it. That's why they're my most overused characters. My best villain is Cesar Faison from General Hospital and Heather Weber from General Hospital. And when I tell you and the reason Cesar Faison is like my best villain is because he creeps me out. I mean, he's a great actor. I mean, Aldous Hoove is a great actor, but Faison, I will flat out say he creeps me out. And I wish somebody would comb his hair, in my opinion. And I also have Heather Weber because Heather Weber is basically just evil all over. She's been evil since she came onto the damn show. Anyway, but Robin Masterson, she does a great job in the role of Heather Weber. But yeah, those are my best villains. Honorable mention for best villain, Jerry Jacks and Stefano DiMera. Best return, my best return would have to be Anna Devane from General Hospital, Christian DiMera from Days of Our Lives, and Duke Lavery from General Hospital. Those are my best returns of 2012. Best writer slash producer, of course, Ron Carlivati and Frank Valentini. Ron Carlivati is my favorite writer, for my best writer of 2012. Best producer 2012 would be Frank Valentini. Cartini. Worst writer and producer, Maria Rena Bell. But yeah, that was like my list. But here's my hopes for now I'm gonna give you guys my hopes for the new year in soaps in daytime TV. Better storylines on The Young and the Restless. Um those are my hopes for The Young and the Restless. I want better storylines because the storylines I got going on now are just full of Newmans. Even though the Newmans are like the front character on Young and the Restless, I want to see more of the Winters. We've been seeing more of the Winters now, but not. But what they're giving the Winters to do isn't really to the best storyline, man. I mean, I'm okay with Neil trying to be CEO of Jabot. I'm okay with that, but and I also think Christophe St. John's, he's a great actor in my opinion, but he's one of the most underrated, most biggest waste of talent in my opinion on in daytime, from in my opinion. But it seems like he is getting more storyline. And I wish they would just give him a love interest that works. I mean, I'm liking the thing that got him hitting towards him and Leslie, but they don't show much of it in my opinion. They're not showing much of it. But anyway, that was my hopes for The Young and the Restless. And try to. I know it's gonna be hard, but I want them to try to revive the character of Sharon Newman. And this whole Jack Abbott, Jack's drug storyline. Even though Peter Bergman's been killing it, he's been doing a pretty bang up job, pretty good job in this storyline, Jack's drug addiction. But I'm not really here for it in a way. But yeah, those are my hopes for The Young and the Restless to get better. My hopes for General Hospital, I want them to bring Robin back full time, but I don't think that might not happen because Kimberly McCullough's going off and doing her directing thing. But and also I'll bring Luke Spencer back, but he's gonna come back in the new year. I actually wouldn't mind them putting Luke and Tracy back together. I want to see Luke and Tracy get back together in 2013 because we know 2013 is General Hospital's 50th anniversary. I wouldn't mind seeing Luke and Tracy get back together. Bring Robert Scorpio back full time. Bring him back full time, and I wouldn't mind seeing a teen scene being built on General Hospital. I know they have a casting call out for a teenage male character, and I'm hearing it's probably going to be either Morgan Corinth. This is supposed to be Morgan Corinthos or Jack Manning, a recast Jack or Morgan. I wouldn't mind it being Morgan because it seems like Sonny and Carly barely even notice. They barely even say they even have another son. So I wouldn't mind it being Morgan. Morgan coming back. I don't really care about the character Jack Manning. I don't. I think he should. They should keep Jack Manning in Landview, which will also kind of tie into my next. Well, I'll get to that later. But Prospect Park, because I got a little stuff to say about Prospect Park. Those are what I would do to improve GH. Get a teen scene. Get a teen set going on, and bring Tristan Rogers back as Robert Scorpio, and I say put Luke and Anna back, not Luke and Anna, put Luke and Tracy back together. They were always fun to me, and bring back the characters of Lucky, Nicholas. Try to bring back the characters of Lucky, Nicholas, and Ethan. I'm hearing they're gonna bring Ethan back with a recast because Nathan Parsons is gonna be on he's on Buttonheads, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them bringing Lucky, Nicholas, and Ethan back. Mainly Lucky, cause I want Lucky to be with Liz. I'm a fan of Lucky and Liz, and give give Elizabeth Weber a storyline. That's another hope for mine for 2013. Give Liz a storyline. And give Sam a storyline besides her mourning over Jason, which I'm hearing she's gonna get a pretty interesting storyline coming up, which I'm hearing. What I would do to improve the Bold and Beautiful, the Bold and Beautiful, regardless of what I've said about it, it's been pretty decent this year. It's gonna be between GH and Bold and Beautiful in my opinion for best daytime drama. It's gonna be between those two, but there's not much I would do to with the Bold and the Beautiful. Bring Ridge back either in a recast. If I would recast Ridge, I would probably say I would put Peter Reckle in the role. I wouldn't mind Peter Reckle playing the role of Ridge. But anyway, because we know he's not over at Days of Our Lives anymore. And what I would do to my hopes for Days of Our Lives, I want them to just continue to try to improve. Because Days has been kind of a snooze fest lately, just like YNR. Because the main soaps I've been watching right now have been General Hospital and Bold and the Beautiful. And I will start doing Bold and the Beautiful videos in 2013. I will start reviewing those videos. But anyway, and the biggest hope I have for 2013 is for Prospect Park to bring back One Life to Live and All My Children. I really want to see those shows come back. I mean, I was a fan of One Life to Live when it was on the air. I watched All My Children like the last 3 years it was on the air. I became fans of those shows. But anyway, that's about all I got for my best and worst of 2012. Let me know what you guys think. What are some of your best storylines, some of your best characters of General Hospital, not General Hospital, of soaps of daytime in general? Leave me a comment below. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys have a blessed, successful, happy new year. But anyway, this is Dominic checking out. I'll see you guys probably Wednesday for my General Hospital video. But anyway, this is Dominic checking out. Peace, God bless, and I'm out.